Hey everyone, it's Horizon. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Well, we're going to the second challenge dungeon this time. Make sure you have some antidotes, eye drops, and gold needles, as well as high potions, max them out again. Get some cottages, you know, the usual. Let's see. Equipment-wise, this is what I got. Diamond equipment, enhancement sword, rune armlet. Fusoya got next to nothing in the challenge dungeon. In fact, he got nothing in the challenge dungeon. Yeah, kind of lame, I know. He doesn't even get a, new staff. I mean, he does, but they forgot to make him be able to equip it. It's a bad staff anyway. I wouldn't use it even if he could equip it. But whatever. I don't know why Golbez can equip staffs. Like, spirit means nothing for him, but... oh well. Thanks for the battle one step before the dungeon. I appreciate that. We need to make it a new moon, as usual. Note that there are a couple of chests well, there's one chest I might not be able to get to in this dungeon, unfortunately. Maybe two chests that sometimes are completely blocked, but it's usually just one. I'll do my best to get it. Also, nothing really changes even when I get, you know, all the equipment, but I'll do a second episode anyway for it, so I can show you the equipment or whatever. But there's no second boss strategy, so... oh well. I looked for one, but there isn't. But I can at least show you how much easier it is. Okay, so for these guys, we want to use Quake. You don't have to use Quake. You could use basic attacks with the Golbez to one-shot the Quarrels, but since the Mythril Golem is here... oh! Sometimes that'll happen, and Quake won't take out the Mythril Golem, in which case, follow it up with an attack from Golbez. If Golbez has Quake, I would use Golbez for it. I think he has... yeah, he has just as much intellect as Fusoya now. So, pretty good. Ah, this fight. I don't like this fight. Attack the Belphegor. Use Bio on the Belphegor. And then I'm going to use Bio all, because otherwise the balloons will explode, and I don't want that. And I do need to be quick about it. They explode on the third turn. That's pretty much the best way to handle that. If I do that immediately, the balloons will survive. Go here first, get a... get a ether. This one. So these Hell Flappers are some of the only enemies that you can, unfortunately, use Osmos on, so... I am going to use Osmos, but I want to pick out the Lamia first with the Bio. Basic attack might do it, but just in case, I'll use Bio. Osmos takes a little while. I try to avoid using Fusoya's MP when I can, but... I don't have Quake yet with Golbez, so... soon enough, though, I will. 34, not bad. The other enemy you can use a Osmos on is the Chimera Brain. But there's no, like, Flan or Mystery Egg or anything like that, unfortunately. And just basic attacks the rest of the way out of work. Those Hell Flappers are pretty weak. But I usually bio the Lamia. Though a basic attack might take it out. I don't remember. I don't have bio yet. Quake him. Probably should have edited this out, but I was talking through it. I swear the Mythril Golem can die to Quake. Thanks for giving me Quake after the fight. I really appreciate that. Okay, admittedly that's kind of funny, because I would have cast it there with Golbez. Put Quake right there, get an X potion. We're going to take this eastern path first to another secret passage. Because we can. Oh, okay. This is a different fight. For the Quarrels, go ahead and attack them. Might as well try to get Mini on the Mad Ogre. And go ahead and hit Mini there. And then auto battle. If Mini doesn't work, don't worry about it. Just attack with Golbez. He's fine. Use high potions to heal outside of battle. Don't worry about using, don't use MP to heal. Golbez doesn't, or not Golbez, Fusoya doesn't have a lot. Go in here to grab these two chests. One's a unicorn horn, I think. No, a coral whisker. There we go, underneath her. Now we're going to take the other path. If we can get through the secret passage. Just more balloons, nothing to worry about. Now we go up here. We go here. Go west first. This is a random consumable. That was a Lamia, and I was right. A physical attack is not enough to defeat that Lamia. She will not survive, or she will survive Golbez's basic attack. You need bio. That chest will respawn every time you come into the dungeon. That chest will not. If it has a fixed thing in it, it won't respawn. If it doesn't have a fixed thing in it, it'll respawn. But I don't get them anymore once I got them once. That was obviously an X potion. A remedy is actually a pretty rare random consumable to get, but that's nice. Go west here, and this should be another random consumable. Oh no, that's not a random consumable. That is always a lunar curtain. Well, this time I can actually show you Quake with Golbez. I just select Bless as a filler move. If the Mythril Golem survives, just attack with Golbez. And, you know, a regen tick will happen, which will be nice. Ah, I see that just down there. We'll be looping around to get that. Oh, crap. This one really sucks. So, we want to go ahead and attack the Belphegor in the back so I don't get hit by Tornado. And then attack with Golbez on the eye in the front. And use another bio. Especially since I'm about to get hit by Gaze. And then another attack should finish it with Golbez. Or that'll finish it. I wouldn't mess around with that guy. That encounter is tough. Yeah, you're gonna have to use MP for that one. Nothing you can do. X potion there. That's always an X potion. Ignore that door for now. Go west. Oh, these guys are, or these ladies are, well, we fought them before, but they're new here. Quake them. Be done with it. I don't know why Leshies are here. They're weak. They're super weak, but they're with a whole bunch of other enemies, so just use, not bio, Quake. There's a chest down there, which I'll get in a second here. Get this one first. That's an X potion. This one down here is a dry ether. Yep. The secret passage is right here, against this wall. A single Mythril Golem, just attack. No big deal, and use Bless with Fusoya. Just as a filler thing. Might as well. Easy enough. Golbez's level cap is 45, so he should hit that in this challenge dungeon pretty easily. There's really only 2 pieces of equipment that actually matter in this area at all. I suppose there's rare bands. Well, I'm not going to edit this out because I can Quake them. There's a rare band you can get here as well for like item drops, but really there's 2 pieces of equipment that are pretty good for Golbez, and that's basically it. Plus the Adamantite. There's a save point in there, which do I need? Yeah, I might need it. Looking at Fusoya's MP. Unfortunately, there just isn't... That's a light curtain, by the way. That, I believe, is a random consumable. Nope, that is always a light curtain. I will reset the moon phase to a new moon. I like to use a cottage first and then tent the rest of the way. So I'm going to edit out to do that. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, we rested up. Let's head back down the stairs. We're going to go in that door we skipped now, which will lead to the second half of the challenge dungeon. This challenge dungeon is pretty lengthy. relatively speaking. Doesn't matter which way you go. We just have to get to the center. Now this part is a little tricky. Go ahead and use float here because there's arachnes and they can use quake on you. So go west here. Loop all the way to the south. There it is. Got an ether there. Some of these secret passages will be blocked randomly, and you'll just have to work your way around. I can't always guide you here because of that. Some bridges also won't randomly spawn. Fell Knights... I don't remember these guys. I think I can just attack them. No, I guess we have to use Quake. I didn't actually encounter these guys before. What do my notes say about them? Oh, they're pretty strong, actually. They use Leech, right? Yep, the counter physicals with Curse, so Quake. You can also use Toad on them. Okay. Forgot those guys were here. Toad is a good way to crowd control them, and then you could basic attack them. Otherwise, just, yeah, Quake them. And then finish them off with basic attacks if they somehow survive Quake. So, anyway, we went north, and we want to go up here and loop all the way around. The reason why I went over here is because sometimes... Well, I can show you. Right around... Oh, yep, it is blocked. So, sometimes you can loop all the way through on that secret passage on the left, all the way to the north, and loop all the way to the right. But sometimes it's blocked. So, I like to go around just in case it's blocked. But sometimes I think there'll be like a missing bridge over here too. You know, it just depends. But go either way, whichever way is open. So this one... Attack that. I'm going to cast double bio. So that way I will weaken the Chimera. Okay, well, it killed the Chimera. I was hoping to not kill the Chimera, but oh well. I was going to Osmose it, but I underestimated its HP. Or overestimated. Ah, darn it. The bridge didn't spawn there. Let's see if it spawned underneath it. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. I don't want to fight an ambush. Okay, good. The bridge spawned down here. So that's pretty good. It's an ether. I believe it is a random consumable. Still arachnes around here, so use float. They're pretty rare, but they are around. Let's see. Go west. There's a random bridge here, so let's see which one it is. Darn it. Can I get that chest? I'm gonna have to use bio here in a hurry. Nope, we have to run. We have to run. Because I forgot to heal. That's alright. Don't be afraid to run. Darn it. We might be able to get it this way. Yep. Sometimes that's blocked too, so. It's a random consumable. Ooh, Lesser Merilith and a Nagaraja. Okay, well, I'm going to use Quake here because we're ambushed and I don't feel like dealing with them. Although you should Quake them anyway. Where's those Nagarajas? Yeah, just Quake them. That's what it says in my notes. I didn't fight them on my testing, my practice here. So we got that chest. Yeah. Okay. Go east now. Sometimes there's a bridge out here and you'll have to take the secret passage all the way to the right. Want to go down here to get a... Yes, okay. Sometimes this is blocked and you can't get that chest. That was a random consumable, but sometimes the bridge just won't spawn. That's the last one. And that's the one that you can easily miss, but luckily it was there for me. If not, you'll have to get it on your next run in the dungeon. I think it's a random consumable. Okay, so we need to make some preparations. Ice Shield on Golbez. And we're going to make a cottage here. And I'm going to take a pause in case, I don't know, something goes really wrong with the boss here. We need it to be a waxing moon to weaken black magic. Okay, we're back. And just to reiterate, Ice Shield on Golbez. That's pretty much the only change you got to make. And then go up. Make sure it is a waxing moon and that black magic is lowered. That is critically important. And unfortunately, there is only one strategy for this guy, because this guy counters with a passive ability that increases his attack power, and it is quite infinite. So, yeah, that's not good. Even slow, he'll counter by raising his attack power. So start with Taunt on Golbez. Use Haste on Fusoya, then Haste on Golbez. Keep Golbez under Taunt control here, so that he will tank those Firaga spells. And whatever else this guy throws at you. He has a brutal laser barrage attack, too. And then I guess we can... No, let's, wait. We want to get Berserk on him. I was hoping to get that attack off before the Berserk went, but that's okay. Now just sit on auto battle and we're good. Well, don't literally auto battle, but yeah. Gonna keep Golbez healed. Keep him above 1500 HP at least. And that should be good. You could use Shell if you want, but I really don't think you need it. And eventually, I am going to use Osmos with Fusoya on Golbez. Yeah, if you use double black magic, it'll just say his HP increased. Or not his HP, his attack power increased. I want to use Osmos on Golbez. He doesn't need the MP. Okay, well now I need to see how much damage that's going to do. Yeah, we're okay. But I'm gonna cast Kiraga on Golbez next. Or Fusoya. I'll probably just multi-target it, just in case. Ow. Yeah, we definitely have to use it now. And yes, this guy is a reference to the astronaut Armstrong, who landed on the moon. In fact, the amount of experience he gives is, like, the same as the year, which is funny. Use a Gold Needle on Golbez when he gets hit with Gradual Petrify. Do not use Asuna, it will heal Berserk. You can Asuna Fusoya, but not Golbez. Just something to keep in mind. He's gonna start using his Laser Barrage soon. He does it when he's almost dead. He'll also use Exploder when he's almost, like, defeated. Like, really close to being defeated, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, he's in his second phase now. Okay, yeah, I guess stay above. That's a really high amount. I don't think I've ever seen it deal that much. Oh, I used Kiraja. That was unnecessary. But yeah, I guess stay close above 2,000, honestly. Really don't have time to use Osmos now, so we'll have to be more careful here. If Fusoya dies, you're probably screwed. Just saying. You could try slow if you want. I just don't think it's a good idea. No, we're gonna keep going with Kiraga. If I get a chance to Osmos Golbez again, I will. But I just don't know if that's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. Sweet. Yeah, Golbez does not need the MP, so just go ahead and steal it from him when you need it for Fusoya instead of using dry ethers. Or regular ethers. Yeah, simple enough. I might as well cast Kiraga. Let's not take any chances. There you go. He's defeated. It's not that hard, he just takes a while, but eventually it'll be better. Yeah, 1969, I think that was. Oh, I guess the gill is the reference. But anyway, Adamantite, of course, that's not what I wanted to get first, but whatever. Anyway, let me look up what you should have equipped at the end of the tail so I can just tell you in case, because I'm going to do another episode of this, but there's not much difference to it. But I'll just be a little stronger with like the sword that I get out of here. Okay, for Fusoya, you would want to completely strip him because he's temporary, he doesn't do anything. For Golbez, he'd want the Aegis Shield, Defender, Diamond Helm, Diamond Armor, and Diamond Gloves. And then you'd want to make sure that in the rest of your tails, which Ceodor's doesn't matter, but Rydia's, you want Luca with the Gaia Hammer, Horned Helmet, Flame Mail, Mithril Gloves. I'll put this in the video description. Rydia would want the Polymorph Rod, Gold Hairpin, Black Robe, Rune Armlet. Yong's tail, you'd want both Ursula and Yong completely stripped because you can't use them immediately. Same with Palom's tail. Leonora and Palom are permanent, but not available for a long time, so strip them naked. Edge's tail, they're all permanent, but only Edge is available immediately, so strip the other 4 ninjas and leave Edge equipped with the Wing Edge, Kotetsu, Green Beret, Black Belt Gi, and the Power Armlet. Unless you have the Giant's Glove, then you could use the Giant's Glove together with the Goblin Mask. But yeah, Edge is the only one there. Porum's tail, she's not available for a while. Strip her as well. Strip the Black Mage, White Mage, and Kane, of course, because they're not permanent characters. For Edward, strip the 3 guards. They're temporary. You can unequip them. Harley is permanent, but not usable for a long time, so you can unequip her as well. But leave Edward with the Muse Harp, the Officer's Hat, Exorcist Gown, and the Economical Ring. Kane's tail. We want Ceodor equipped with the Obelisk, Flame Shield, Diamond Helm, and Ice Armor and Mithril Gloves. Rosa will want the Protect Staff, Sage's Mitre, Luminous Robe, and Rune Armlet. And Kane will want the Diamond Shield, Dragoon Lance, Mithril Helm, Diamond Armor, Diamond Gloves. And Sid will want the Ogre Hammer. I want the Sledgehammer for Luca, which is why he doesn't have it equipped. Mithril Helm, Mithril Armor, and Mithril Gloves. Yeah, there you go. And you can give him a Mithril Shield, basically, because give him whatever shield you want, really. I just give him a Mithril Shield because he's got Mithril Armor anyway, and I don't care too much about Sid. So, there you go. That's what you'll want to have. But of course, I'm going to loot the rest of this challenge dungeon, and once I've fully looted it, or at least gotten the 2 pieces of equipment that actually matter, and Golbez is capped out, I will show you one more episode with Golbez actually, you know, much stronger, and hopefully dealing with the boss much quicker. This is Ryzen, thanks for watching, take care.